Hi everyone, it's Heidi from flutterbyheidi.wordpress.com, back again with another Ferrero Friday project for you. Although I'm not sure if this one's going to come out on a Friday or not, as I'm actually doing it for a Sunday get together with some of my other teammates in the Poodles team. But this is a darling little mug, as you can see, that holds a single Ferrero. I just thought it was so sweet. I actually saw the idea on I think it's a German website, Papier Tante. I'll put the link on my blog. But I just thought it was so sweet. It just makes a tiny little mug and uses just a little scrap of DSP. So great for using up those bits of DSP that you happen to have kicking around. So without further ado, this one is in the Neutrals DSP, which is one of the silver papers. And I'm going to make one in gold. So you don't need very much DSP at all. You need a piece which is 5 3/4 by 3 1/4, so you get loads out of a single sheet. And I'm just going to zoom out there. You'll probably be able to see the horrible mess on my craft table. But anyway, here we go. So here's your piece of designer series paper. You could keep the words on the outside if you wanted to. I'm actually going to use the dots because I think they're just fabulous. And you're going to score in 2 directions. So on the long edge, it's at 7/8 of an inch. It's at 1 3/4. It's at 2 5/8. So 2 5/8. 3 1/2. 3 1/2. 4 3/8. 1 2 3/8. 5 1/4. And that's it for that end. Turn on to the short edge and just 2 score lines here, which is at 1 inch and 2 1/4 inches. So that's 1 inch in from either side. That is all the scoring done. These are so quick and easy to do. So what you're going to do now is fold. I didn't say, when you're using DSP on the scoreboard, I tend to be a bit heavy-handed, so just be careful not to score too heavily with it. And all I'm doing is I'm just burnishing the score lines here. I think I missed one. Yes, I've missed one in the middle there. Okay, and the last little one. Okay, so having done that, I'll zoom back in, hopefully you can see. So all you're going to do now is trim away. You're going to come straight up here, but just trim away on the edge there. I'm going to just notch that one and that one. So you've actually got 2 tabs and a gap at the bottom. Then cutting straight up on each of these. And that's where, if you're using the writing side, you just need to be careful that you're of the orientation of your paper. So on the reverse side, you're going to, I'm just using snail here because we're just doing paper, and I'm coming not quite to the end here. And all I'm going to do is fold down that top edge, and that leaves a little gap at that end because you're going to put this tab in at the far end. So just fold it round and hopefully open it up and just slide that in. Close it up like so, just give it a quick squeeze, and then all you're going to do is fold these flaps in. Now where the join is going to be the back, so that's going to be your very last front flap. So all I'm going to do is do the sides. So just a little bit of a snail and fold it over, and you'll find if you line those up so that they're pretty straight, you should be pretty much there. So again, just line those up with each other, and then there's your seam. So that one's your front one, so this one goes down first. And there you go, there's your little cup. And just to finish it off, I found that it kind of looked a little bit naked, and it was odd seeing, you can just see inside there, you see the writing. So all I'm using is the 1 1/4 inch circle punch, And I'm just going to punch 2 circles out of some DSP. And you can use fuse again. I'm actually going to use a little bit of wet glue here, because particularly on the inside one where you're going to drop it in, you want a little bit of wiggle room just to be able to put that in there. So on the bottom as well. So I'm going as close as I can on the outside edge, just a little squiggle. And fingers and thumbs today, not a good day. Okay, so, and that just finishes the bottom off. And all you then need, she says hopefully, is a strip of DSP, and I've lost my tiny strip of DSP. Okay, I'm going to very quickly cut a 1/2 inch strip by 3 inches. And all I'm going to do is gently curve it over my bone folder. I'm going to put a little bit of glue at the top edge. There's the seam there. So that's going to be at the back. A little bit of glue there. A little bit of glue on the inside there. And there you go. There is the little mug that just fits a single Ferrero, and I just think they're a little bit of fun, great fun to put on you could make, put on a coffee table, just as a little treat for people, and I say just uses very little paper at all. You can get loads out of a sheet of 12 by 12 DSP, or you could use your paper stacks. You could make them slightly shallower, and you could probably get 2 of these without doing the circles or the handles out of a single sheet of the 6 by 6 inch paper. So lots of options. I hope you've enjoyed. Very quick and easy one, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye now.